Today we are going to start with the topic voice. As we have already done the voice for different sentences, and this time you have voice for imperative sentences in your syllabus. But before coming to that topic, I want that you should have just the revision of the previous ones. Okay, so I'm going to write some sentences on the board and you will raise up your hands in order to give the answers. So first of all, what is voice? You know that in voice we have two type of sentences. One is the active one and another one is the passive one. Okay. For example, my mother knits sweater. So how it will be changed? It will be changed like, first of all, subject and object, the positions of the subject as well as object, they will be interchanged. How it will be changed? It will be like that. A sweater is knitted by my mother. So what is the difference between the two? So the main difference between the two sentences is that here, first of all, here the subject of the verb, or here the subject of the verb it acts. Okay, means subject of the verb it acts. But in the other sentence, what is there? It is the subject of the verb, that is my mother. She receives an action. So this is the difference, that in active voice, subject of the verb acts, and in passive voice, subject of the verb it receives an action. So what happened? That it receives an action. So this is active and passive voice. So as you know that first of all, how we change? We interchange the position of subject as well as object. Okay. First of all, the positions are interchanged, and then what we are doing? We are going to change. We are going to make certain changes. So for simple present tense, you know, for simple present tense, what you have, what you use when you have to change into passive, you use is, am, are, and third form of the verb. Okay. For present continuous, is, am, are, you know, is, am, are, and verb first form plus ing is there. And when it is going to be changed into passive, then we are using is, am, are, and then being. And which form of verb? Third form of verb. And when we have present perfect tense, in present perfect tense we have has, have, and third form of verb. And when we are going to change into passive, how it is changing? It is changing into has, have, been, and plus third form of the verb. So this is simple, just you can say it's a revision for our, you can say, previous type of voice sentences that we have done earlier. Now some of the sentences I am writing on the board, you will just give me the answer for that. Okay, you will just raise up your hands. Just raise up your hands. For example, he admire him. Yes, how it will be changed? You have done in the past three terms. How it will be changed? He admire him. Raise up your hands, please. Yes, raise up your hands. No one in the class. What happened? Bhavya, Kanav, Suhana, Nitya, Harshia. Yes, Prerna.
He was admired by him.
What? Speak again.
He was admired by him.
Better not was. This is simple present tense. Okay, so in simple present we are using is, am, are. I'm just giving you first of all that only simple present tense. He admires Sorry, he admires. Singular it is there, na? He admires him. Okay, so one more I'm giving. Suppose he hates the rich. He hates the rich. Now again hates. Which tense? First of all, recognize the tense. Which tense? It is simple present tense. So in simple present tense, what we are using? We are using is, am, are. So raise up your hands for second sentence. Yes, raise up your hands. Bhavya, yes, give the answer. No answer, Bhavya. What happened?
The rich is hated by him.
The rich are, okay, the rich are hated by him. Okay, for example, suppose third one is Sita washes the pot. Sita washes the pot. Now raise up your hands. Give answer. Please don't mute yourself again and again. Harshia, unmute yourself. Bhavya, unmute yourself. Bani, unmute. Rishika, unmute. Suhana, yes. Speak the answers.
The pot is washed.
The pot is washed by Sita.
The pot is washed by Sita. Okay. Now, these are simple ones. Suppose if I write down one more, like Ram plays cricket. Ram,
Cricket is
Cricket
played
is
by
played by Ram.
Cricket is played by Ram.
very good. Okay, so this is what? This is here like we have simple present tense. Okay. Now, if I write down negative ones, now I'm writing negative. Okay, negative ones, right? With negative. Okay. For example, they do not sing songs. They do not sing songs.
Songs are not sung by them.
Songs are not.
Sung by them.
Third form is sung by them. Songs are not sung by them. Right? For example, you do not recognize me. You do not recognize.
I was not recognized by you.
I was.
I was not
I was.
recognized.
Why was? Do is simple present. Was will be there or am?
I am not recognized by
Yes,
you.
I am not recognized by you. So don't, you can say, don't be so fast in responding that you forget. First of all, identify which tense it is, right? Okay. Suppose the poem, the peon does not open the gate. The peon does not open the gate. Yes, speak now.
The gate is not opened by the
opened by the peon. The gate wasn't opened by the peon.
The gate.
The gate was not opened by the peon.
Why?
The gate is not opened by the
Gate is not opened by the peon.
Simple present tense we are using is, am, are. Just remember this thing. Okay, don't get confused, please. Now we are going to the next part, that is we are going to do present continuous tense. Now you will see here present continuous tense. I'm taking again one by one. Present continuous tense. Now in present continuous tense, what are the rules? We have is, am, are, inactive and verb plus ing. How we will change into passive? How we will change into passive? Like is, am, are, plus we will introduce being. This is, and which form of verb? Third form of.
third form.
Third.
For example, they are writing poems.
Poems are being written by them.
Very good. Poems are being written by. Okay. For example, she is Eating food. He is,
Food is being cooked by her.
food is being cooked by her.
By
Her.
By her. Okay. Suppose mother is washing the clothes.
The clothes are being
the
washed
clothes
by the
are
mother.
being washed by the mother.
Yes, very good.
By mother.
Are being washed by the mother. Okay. Students are decorating the school. Students are
School is
The-
being
The
decorated
school
by
is being
students.
decorated by the students. Decorated by being decorated by the students.
the school
The school is
school is
being
being
decorated by the students.
or school here is singular, so in place of are, what you have done, you have used is.
Is.
Very good. Very good. Now, if I write down one negative sentence, suppose he is not eating bread. He is not eating bread.
Bread is not being
The bread is
being
not
eaten by him.
by him.
The you will not introduce. Only bread.
Bread is not being eaten by him.
Bread is not being
Bread
eaten
is
by
not
him.
being eaten
Bread
by
is
him.
not being eaten by him. You are not solving sums. You are not solving sums.
Sums are not
Sums
These are not being solved by you.
is not being
Are
solved
not being solved by you. Right?
by you.
Clear? Present continuous tense is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next of the words we are coming up to the next part, that is present perfect tense. Tense we are going to do present perfect tense. Now present perfect tense. What we have in active has and have and third form of verb.
Third form of the verb.
And what
Has
we
a-
will introduce? We will use
Has or have been.
Been.
has, have plus
Been.
and third form of verb.
Third form of the verb.
This is the main thing that we are going to introduce here. For example, I have read a fairy tale. Yes.
A fairy tale has been read by me.
Read by
Very good. A fairy tale has been read by.
me.
Okay. Someone has stolen my purse. Someone.
My purse has been
My purse
stolen
has
by
been
someone.
stolen by someone.
Speak again.
My purse has been
My
stolen
purse
by
has been
someone.
stolen by
By
someone.
My
someone.
purse has been stolen by someone. Okay. Next, if I write down negative, has not done her work. She has not
Her
done
work.
her work.
Her work has not
Her
been
work
done
has
by
not
The
her.
work has
by
been
her.
done by her.
Her work
Been
has
done by them.
been done by her. Okay.
Her.
Next, suppose they have invited all the dignitaries. They have invited all the dignitaries. Yes. Now change.
All the dignitaries,
dignitaries have been invited by
have
them.
been invited by them.
Invited by them.
Very good. All the dignitaries, because it is plural, have been
Have been
by them.
invited by them.
Done by them.
Now, I have not forgiven your fault.
Your fault
Your fault has not been
Not
forgiven by
been
me.
forgiven by
forgiven
me.
by me.
here your fault is singular, so in place of has, we will use
Has not been.
has. The fault has not been forgiven by
Forgiven by me.
Me.
forgiven by me. Right? So this is our present perfect tense. Right? Now we revise for past tense also. Now you know that in simple past tense, first of all, simple past tense. In simple past tense, what we have? Simple past tense, we have second form of verb. And as in present tense, what we were using? We were using is, am, are, and third form of verb. Okay, so
Was
here,
were.
very good. So what we are using? We are using
Was were.
verb.
Was.
Which form of verb? Always use
Third form of the verb.
verb. Okay. For example, first sentence, the simple one. He read a
Book was read by him.
A book was read by him.
A book was read by him. Next, suppose we taught you yesterday.
You were taught
You
by
was
us
taught
yesterday.
by us yesterday.
You were taught yesterday
You
by
were.
us. Okay, by us at the end. Okay. He helped me. He helped me in need. He helped me in need.
In need,
I was
helped by
I was helped by him in need.
Helped in,
I was helped in need by him.
I was helped by him.
in need by at the end. By him. I was helped in need by him. Now negative, for example, we did not sing songs. We did not sing songs.
Songs
Songs were not sung by us.
Songs were not sung.
By us.
Songs were not sung by us. Were not sung by us.
Suppose the ball not hit me on the head. The ball did not hit me on the head.
I was
I was not hit by the
ball on the head.
Very right, but one change I want. What is that change? I was
on the head by the ball.
I was not hit on the head by the
on
ball.
the head by the
Yes,
ball.
I was not hit on the head by the ball. So now this is
Ball.
simple present tense. Now we are coming to the next one, that is past continuous tense. Next we have past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, what we have? We have was, were, first form of verb plus ing, and when it into passive, it will
Were being
be
plus 3.
plus being, and which form of verb?
Heard.
Third form of the verb. Which form of verb? That is third form of the verb.
Third form of verb.
For example, I was writing a letter. Yes, speak
A
up.
letter was being
letter
written by me.
It was being written by me.
Letter was being written by me. Okay. The cat was drinking milk.
The milk was being
The
drank by the cat.
It was being drunk by the cat.
Just
Milk was being drunk by the
not
cat.
the milk, only milk. Milk
Milk was being drunk.
is being drunk by the cat.
Cat.
For example, he was eating the food. He was eating
The food was being
The food
eaten
was
by
being
the
was being
eaten
by him.
the food was being eaten by him.
him.
Okay. Now negative.
Him.
They were not playing chess. They were not playing chess.
Chess was
Chess was not being played
by them.
By them.
them.
They were not understanding the situation. They were
Situation was
This is
not
the
being
situation
understood by
was
them.
not being understood
Being understood by them.
the
understood
situation
by them.
was not
Not being understood by them. Understood by them.
yes, the situation was not being understood by them. Right? Okay, fine. This is what these are the examples of, that is present, past,
Past
continuous tense. Now next afterwards, what we will do? We will do past perfect tense. Now,
Past perfect.
okay, past perfect. Let me rub down. Next is past perfect tense. Now in past perfect tense, what we have? We have
Had
plus
third form of the verb.
it is one of the simplest.
Be.
How you will change? You will just add
Had
Had
been.
been. Had been. Had been.
third
Verb
form.
3.
But you will add third form of the verb. For example, I had read a book.
A book had been read by me. A book had been read by me.
A book had been read by
By me.
examples. The farmers had reaped the crops. The farmers
Crops had been reaped by them.
Crops had been reaped by the farmer.
the crops had been reaped by the farmers. Okay?
Farmer.
They had not, negative one. They had not finished their work.
Their work had
Their work had not
their
been
work
finished
had
by
not
them.
been finished by them.
Their work
Their
had not
work
been
had
finished by
not
them.
been finished by them. Very good. Very good. Okay. So this is one of the simplest one, right? Now, next coming up to simple future tense or future indefinite tense. Now coming up to future tense. What we have in future? We have will be and
Will shall first form of the verb.
future or simple future. We have will and shall. And how it will be changed? Will be.
Will shall
And
be.
shall be.
Shall
Will be, shall be.
And which form of verb?
Verb 3.
Yes,
Verb
third form. That is, third form of verb will be used. Now, for example,
Third form.
okay, first is, suppose everyone will approach us. Yes,
We will be approached by everyone.
We will be approached by
we
them.
will be approached by everyone. Suppose they will.
We will be approached by everyone.
They will run a race.
A race
A race will be ran by
them.
A race will be run. Okay.
Run.
A race
Run.
run. Okay. She will not beat me.
I will be
I
not
will
I will be not beaten by
Not
her.
beat me.
I
I
I
will.
will not be beaten by
I will
her.
not
will
be
not be
beaten by her.
her.
With I, you can use.
I will not be beaten by her.
I, you can
Will
use
not
shall. I
be
shall not be beaten by her.
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 Suppose I shall not speak a word to you. I shall not speak a word to you. I shall
A
not.
word shall not be
A word
spoken
will not
A
to you.
word. A word will
word
not
will
be. A word
not
will
be.
not be. Okay. A word. No, not a
I
word.
will
Not a word will be spoken to you by.
by
Me.
You can second. For example, Radha will help me.
I will
I
be
will
helped
be
by
I will
Radha.
be helped by Radha.
Radha will help me. So what will be the answer? I will
I will be helped.
I will be helped by Radha.
be helped by
Excuse me
Radha.
मैम.
Yes, yes.
मैम जो फोर्थ वाला मैम वो एक बार दोबारा बताना.
Not a word, not a word. Because with I we are using shall. So here not a word is there. This is the reason we are using will. Not a word will be spoken to you by me.
Me.
Right?
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes ma'am.
That's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we are left with only future perfect tense and further the other ones. So we will continue it tomorrow as the time is not permitting us. Okay. So you just have the practice of these so that we will continue tomorrow. Okay. Now if you have any doubts, you can just raise up your hand.